been a very tough season for Wolverhampton Wanderers so far. Of course, being confirmed their relegation to the EFL Championship for the first time in 9 years. Of course, in that 9-year period of being in the Premier League, they reached top half finishes over 4 times and recorded Europa League football for 1 year, qualifying for European football for the first time in nearly 30 years. But now, of course, being relegated once again. Today in this video, our mission is to get Wolves back to the Premier League, back where they belong, and get them out of the Championship. Only 17 points picked up in 34 games. It's time to get back to the top. So we're going to enjoy this video. It's going to be nice to record. Always remember to smash that subscribe button to the Flipper channel, and let's get into this one. So guys, I have transfer listed 3 players that I'm kind of predicting that are going to leave Wolves in the summer due to them being relegated. Let's go through them. So Andre, the 23-year-old midfielder, 78 rated. I've heard he's really good for Wolves and he does put in a shift. I think he'll leave to go to a club like a Sunderland or something. He'll go to a bigger club that's still in the Premier League. Even like a mid-table club, possibly like a Palace he could go to. I just think he'll go. Mateus Mane, I think him being 17 years old, I've seen him already score 3 or 4 Premier League goals a season, being a big part of Wolves and the reason why they've got 17 points. I think a big club like maybe a Manchester City or Liverpool will snatch him up with absolute ease, probably at about 15 to 20 million pounds, which will really help Wolves. But I think they're going to let him go in the summer due to him wanting bigger challenges and to stay in the Premier League. And João Gomez, who's been looked at by many clubs for years. The likes of Tottenham, Crystal Palace, Manchester United have all looked at João Gomez over the years, due to him being 24, from Brazil, and one of Wolves' best players. And, you know, he shouldn't be in the Championship. He's got the quality to be a Premier League captain. Probably not for like a Liverpool, but like a Palace or Brighton, even the days of Tottenham. But yeah, that is the 3 players that I think will leave Wolves in the summer. So let's just go and look at what we're going to go and get as a replacement. So I've shortlisted a couple of players that I think I'm going to try and sign for Wolves. And you might be thinking, Jay, Acheampong plays for Chelsea, Gnonto starts, Nioni plays for Liverpool. Yes, but most of these are going to be loan players. The only 2 that I might not think loan are Memphis Depay, and you might think, oh, that's quite unrealistic. All I'm going to say is you never know. Memphis Depay, you know, he's about 32 now, still at the top of his game. Him going to a club like Wolves, you know, in the Championship, to try and get some more like regular game time, being one of the bigger leagues once again, trying to get in the Dutch national team again, could be big for him. So I wouldn't mind getting Depay at Wolves. Joe Willock might be another permanent one. He doesn't really play for Newcastle anymore. He's not a bad player, probably near Championship level. So I think getting him, doing a big job, solid in midfield, would be a great option. So, you know what, guys, I'm going to go through them, and I'll tell you who we go and get. So we're back. I've got 3 players. I signed 3 of them. We signed Memphis Depay. We got him on a good deal. We agreed to deal with him, and now he is at he's at house. Sorry, Josh Acheampong on a 2-year loan. You know, 73 rated, 19 years old. I think this is really, really big with loan option to buy, of course. And Trey Nioni from Liverpool, a great talent to have for 2 years, of course. He will be starting in midfield. I know you think he's 65 rated, but we're in the Championship. You got to know like the level we're at. Joe Willock and Wilfred Gnonto did not want to sign for us, so didn't really go to plan. But, you know, let's just go and get him in the team. So we are back, and I unfortunately only was able to sign a 64 rated loan player from Barcelona. And Tony Fernandes only just turned 17 years old, 64 rated on a 1-year loan. He's going to be our backup right winger, you know. We're going to play Adouzi on the right. Quickly, the players we lost doesn't show me right now. We lost Gomez, of course. We sold him to Crystal Palace for 28.5 million. We lost Andre for 27.5 million to Sporting Lisbon. We sold Totti to Valencia for 9 million and Santiago Bueno to Brighton for 11.6 million. So yes, we lost our 2 starting centre-backs and our 2 starting midfielders. So let's go quickly show you the squad, guys, because I think you deserve to see this squad, of course. So the Wolves team, it ain't the worst, you know. The front 3 ain't the greatest, but I think this is a Championship level squad, you know. I think this team could definitely get promoted back to the Premier League. Of course, we've got a lot of rivals right now, with Burnley being relegated as well. And sadly, I've put Tottenham in the Championship as well. Being a Tottenham fan, it's not really nice to do that. But Tottenham Hotspur are in the Championship with us, and I think they're going to blow it out of the park. So we've got to try and do our best to beat Tottenham, but I don't think it's going to happen. But you know, guys, let's just get into it. So, guys, we're going to quickly look at this Birmingham City game, sorry. And I'm going to sim the half of the season after this. We're going to get to January, and then I'm going to show you everything. We're going to see where we're at. We're going to see the top goal scorers, see how the squad's doing, you know, what cups we're in and out of. Probably out of both, to be honest, because we are in the Championship. But, you know, yeah, let's just quickly sim this Birmingham City game. The first game of the season. We're in the Championship. It's a new season, of course. Not in the league we want to be in, but let's try and get back to Premier League. That's our aim. Birmingham City away. Come on now. 1-0 win on the first opening day by our goal scorer, Klejic, our captain at the back. 1-0 to Wolves on the opening day, and it's a big 3 points to open the Championship season. And I will see you lot in January. Let's have a look at this league. Well, not really what I expected from you. The goal was to win the league title. Halfway through, we are 10th. 10th. We were a Premier League side last year. We only set on 34 points of 24 games. Yikes. So, guys, it's not looking good, is it? -3 goal difference. Let's check the rest of the table. Spurs are on 57 points. Yep, 23 points in front of us. Yeah. I think I could tell they were going to absolutely boss the Championship like it was nothing, really. Let's go and check our top goal scorers then, guys. Let's just go and check the top goal scorers. Come on now. That's what the main thing is. Oh, my God. Rodrigo Gomez, our left winger. 5 goals and 5 assists, our top goal scorer. Memphis Depay, Barnes, all season. Tony Fernandes ain't been bad, played 17 games. Angel Gomez ain't been bad. Arakadar, Bellegarde's been good. Achempong ain't been bad. Aduzi's been, you know, switching with Fernandes here and then. It's not great, guys, is it? You know, it's not looking great. I'm a tiny little bit worried. I'll be on a tiny little bit worried. Let's just quickly change the squad around, but guys, you know, yeah. Is there signings to be made? Let's just go quickly check the squad, actually. Quickly look through it. The left back's fine. Left wing is fine. I think we might need a better midfielder, guys. I love Nioni, but I think he might need a better midfielder. So, you know, yeah, I'll come back when I've found the right midfielder. So we've got our man, and it is Jordan Henderson from Brentford. You might think he's stupid. Him being 35, you know, paid 6 million for him. But, you know, he's still 79 rated at 35. He's a great leader of a team, and he's a big upgrade on Nioni, you know. He could be a leader in this team, could lead us to playoffs possibly. Try and snatch a playoff space to try and get back into the Premier League. There's still a chance. We're only 6 points off it. This could be a big upgrade, you know. So, you know what, yeah. I'll see you lot at the end of the season. So we're at the end of the season. I'm not managing Wolves. I got sacked. Yeah. It didn't really end well. But we got 4th place for Wolves. We got 4th place. Well, they got 4th place. I got sacked in that February. Spurs literally lost 1 game all season. Blew it out of the park. There was no competitors. Spurs are back in the Premier League. Southampton did their job. So we sit 4th. And now there's playoffs. And we've got to sell the playoffs, guys, of course. But we're going to quickly check our top goal scorers of the season. Because we're going to literally check playoffs. And that's it, guys. I can't lie. That's the end of the video. Because we didn't... Oh, no. We can't check goal scorers, can we? Yeah, I forgot, guys. We can't even check goal scorers. I'm not at the club anymore. But I think it was Rodrigo Gomez. From what I last checked, he had like 12 goals. So it is arguably Rodrigo Gomez that is top goal scorer. But let's just go to the playoffs. So, guys, Wolves did not do well in the playoffs. They lost to Burnley in the semi-finals, which means Wolves will remain in the Championship next season, and we have failed the challenge. Yes, unfortunately, we did not get Wolves back to the Premier League in a season. It means Wolves will stay in the Championship, and it will take a while for Wolves to rebuild and get back to where they once belonged for nearly 10 years in the Premier League, in where they nearly had once, or actually was in, the Europa League once upon a time. Now back in the Championship, one of the biggest downfalls I've seen in a while. It's going to be a long way back, sorry. But thank you for watching the video, guys. It has been nothing to record. It's not a long one today, but whatever. Thank you for watching, guys. And I'll see you all soon. Goodbye, guys.